Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus versus Apple iPhone 7 gaming. That's coming up right now. Let's go. So, what is up, guys? This is Nick here from Everything Tech, help you to master your technology, and welcome to the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus versus the iPhone 7 Plus gaming review here. Now, I did do a speed test between the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus and the Apple iPhone 7 Plus about a week or so ago. I will leave that linked down below in the description, but I promised in that video that we would do a gaming test, and here it is. So let me go ahead and close everything out here. You see, I do have the same exact applications lined up here. I do want to mention that I am running Android version 7.0 here for the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. I do like to confirm the softwares before we do these testings. And over here on the Apple iPhone 7 Plus, we are rocking out with iOS 10.3.1, the latest official version you could download, not the betas. We are in 10.3.2 beta, but 10.3.1 is what pretty much the official public release is right now. So closing everything out here on both devices, I do want to make one tweak to the Galaxy S8 Plus, and that's going to be the game mode. So I'm going to enhance it for gaming experience. It's going to increase the brightness 10%. It's going to put the resolution at Full HD Plus and turn on the game launcher. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that right quick, and you can see. So now the Galaxy S8 Plus and the Apple iPhone 7 Plus are ready to go. So let's begin with the application Dead Trigger. So 3, 2, 1. And you can see the iPhone 7 Plus has jumped ahead of the Galaxy S8 Plus and wins the first load here. Let's see about actually loading the game though. Let's hit play on both devices, and you could see, is the S8 Plus going to go ahead? So the S8 Plus slightly loads it quicker there. So the S8 Plus comes swinging back after the load. So in terms of graphical performance though, here on the iPhone 7 Plus, you're going to see you get more, I'd say clear, maybe more natural looking colors in the game, whereas on the Galaxy S8 Plus, of course, we're going to get a punchier, more saturated look. I personally think that the Galaxy S8 Plus's saturated look is a little bit more enjoyable for gaming, because gaming is something that's immersive. You know, it's meant not to be, you know, the real world. It's meant to be gaming. So it's so fun to see, you know, a very punchy, colorful game here in the Galaxy S8 Plus, whereas I think the iPhone 7 Plus's colors are a little bit closer to like something like a PC monitor. So coming home here, let's go home. And let's go into Marvel Champions. Let's go into Marvel Champions on both in 3, 2, 1. And you could see really quickly here that the iPhone 7 Plus looks to take the lead here, and it should take the lead and win this test. So loading here for the 7 Plus, and now it's ready to go. So we're already in the game playing here for the iPhone 7 Plus, and you can see it's asking me to tap the display here. See, graphical performance, both of these phones can handle graphics without breaking a sweat, but the iPhone 7 Plus definitely loaded Marvel Champions way quicker, as we're still waiting here for the S8 Plus. So you can see just how much slower some games can be for the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus over the Apple iPhone 7. Now this does rock the Adreno 540 GPU, and finally we're in this game. We probably could open 3 more games on the iPhone 7 Plus before that opened there. So you can see now that we're in the S8 Plus, it does have a much more immersive experience with its infinity display for playing games, but you're just gonna have to wait a little longer on some of these heavier games, such as Marvel Champions, for it to load on the Galaxy S8 Plus. So let's go ahead and open a more casual game, such as Balls. We're gonna open Balls here on both devices, and you can see it's a catch-up app, and over here, Balls does show a ad. So let's go there, and let's go there. So I'd say that was about even in terms of the loading. I just had to press that first on the Apple iPhone 7 Plus. Let's hit play, and you can see both are ready to go here. So for those of you just doing casual gaming, which I think a lot of people do on smartphones, both smartphones handle casual gaming without breaking a sweat. Going into Mobile Strike here, you can see the iPhone 7 Plus, wait, who's gonna win it here? Okay, the iPhone 7 Plus is ready to go on Mobile Strike, and now the S8 Plus. But you can see the S8 Plus does hang right there with the iPhone 7 Plus. Coming home here, let's go into Temple Run 2. And we could see the iPhone 7 Plus again ahead here. Okay, yes, so the iPhone 7 Plus wins the Temple Run optimization. So you can see right there, we're ready to play. And now we're waiting on the Galaxy S8 Plus here. So like I say, once you get loaded, once you start playing, you're not going to notice difference really that much between either of these. It really matters in the load times of loading the game, which takes a little bit longer. But I mean, if you just tap the app, you turn your head for a minute, the Galaxy S8 Plus is open. You tap the app on the iPhone 7 Plus, it pretty much instantly opens though. Let's go into Mario Run here, and you can see who's going to win this one here. So the iPhone 7 Plus very slightly there. Let's hit tap to begin on both devices, and you can see the 7 Plus slightly, only slightly here on Mario Run. So Nintendo did a great job with the optimization for their Mario Run application for both Android and Apple. Let's go into Highway Rider here on both devices, and you can see that touch response on the iPhone is just, it's incredible. I mean, the latency between the time you tap your finger on the screen versus Android, it's just better on the iPhone. You can see right there is the buckle up, but you can see this Galaxy really does hang tight with the iPhone 7 Plus for an Android device, one of the closest to, you know, the iPhone I've ever seen in gaming on an Android device. So if you're a heavy gamer and you want an Android device, the Galaxy S8 Plus is going to be the way to go. No limits, Need for Speed here. And you can see that just that little delay from the time I tap the app to open the game here, just a little bit of a delay there on the Galaxy S8 Plus, just very slightly though. Here we go on the 7 Plus, and the 7 Plus is just a beast in gaming. You can see it's ready to go almost, whereas the Galaxy S8 Plus, we're still waiting. Connecting to server, still waiting on the S8 Plus, and you can see right there, and we're still waiting on the S8 Plus here. Need for Speed, we're in the game, we're ready to drive here for the iPhone 7 Plus here. We're just about ready to drive here on the Galaxy S8 Plus, and you could see just about still not ready. So the Galaxy S8 Plus definitely slower there on Need for Speed, no limits. What about Stack? Let's go into Stack. And Stack is a more light game, you could see right here. Another advertisement here for the iPhone 7 Plus. So I'm gonna call that one about even in terms of the Stack application. Going into Stick Hero, you can see another light casual game. Let's go ahead and X these ads out. And you can see the iPhone 7 Plus, after Xing the ads out, was faster to go. So hit play. You could see both about the same here. Let's make a little stick right there and walk to the next thing. I fell on the Galaxy S8 Plus. Coming home here, let's go into Sonic Dash on both devices. And you can see hard light loading, and the iPhone 7 Plus taking the lead. Even with this notification, it should be first over the Galaxy S8 Plus. So definitely another win there for the 7 Plus. Going into Jetpack Joyride, 7 Plus again, and now the Galaxy S8 Plus. So I think it's pretty obvious who is the faster gaming performing device here, and it's not the resolution here, because I mean the Galaxy S8 Plus does go down to 1080p, so I don't think it's the resolution here when it comes to that. It's probably more to do with the optimization between the GPU and the hardware, software and hardware, which still remains king here on the iPhone based on this test right here. So I'm going to quickly run a 3D Mark Gaming Bench Slingshot here on both devices and show you the scores when they are done. So I'm going to hit run here for the iPhone 7 Plus, and then I'm going to hit run here for the Galaxy S8 Plus, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, so the final scores are in, and the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus scored a 3373. It says good news, it's still one of the most powerful devices around, and we kind of figured that. You can see graphics scores of 3657, 2652. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the 7 Plus here so we can compare these. You can see a 2431, so a lower score there for the Apple iPhone 7 Plus, and you can see, you can compare those right there, the graphic tests right there. So the Galaxy S7 does really well in the benchmarks versus the iPhone 7 Plus, but in the real world, you've seen that the 7 Plus pretty much won most of those tests here. So let's quickly see how they hold games in the background. So Dead Trigger, you can see definitely both had to reload that, but the iPhone 7 Plus again wins it. Coming home here, let's go into Champions. And again, both have to reload that. So the more graphically intensive games, even the iPhone 7 Plus closes sometimes. You can see balls ready to go for the iPhone 7 Plus. Mobile Strike, ready to go for the 7 Plus. So multitasking, if you're bouncing between games, I don't know why you'd be playing 17 games at once, but if you are, the iPhone 7 Plus is the winner here. You can see hands down the winner. Everything is reloading here on the Galaxy S8 Plus, and I don't want to hear that comment, there's a software update for the Galaxy S8 Plus. I've been checking, not for mine yet. There's no software update for the Galaxy S8 Plus specifically that I have. There might be one for your device, but I haven't received one, and as soon as I do, I will do the update, maybe do a redo. But you can see right here, Slack, you can see, I said Slack, Stack, ready to go on the 7 Plus, and Stick Hero. We can run this all day. The 7 Plus is going to be having most applications open and ready to go in the background. So I think there's a clear winner here, and you're looking at them right here. The iPhone 7 Plus is the clear winner here in the gaming department. The S8 can hang with it, sure, it's right up there with it, but it's like a cars race like this. To me, the 7 Plus is like this much ahead of the Galaxy S8 Plus if we were doing a drag race. This is the finish line right here. So if we draw an imaginary line right here, this is the finish line. This is the 7 Plus, and this is the Galaxy S8, about a car's length behind. So still not as fast as the iPhone 7 Plus in gaming. Anyway, that's gonna wrap this gaming comparison up between the Galaxy S8 Plus versus the iPhone 7 Plus. Do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, share it with a friend. Go ahead and click the like button for me if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Nick here, help you to master your technology. Be sure to be well, and peace.